It always helps to take off the cap. Still having that problem. Okay, it's fully charged with the dummy battery and the two batteries. Okay. Now, I found out what this is. This is for a dummy battery. And this is what this video is going to be on. I'm going to show you some things that I found out with this camera. Basically, if I turn it on, and I'm just going to put it on the camera mode, okay? We'll turn it on. And I'll take off this cap too. So, focus, okay? Back focus, you know about that. Now, when you want to look through the EVF, you can't have it out all the way, this way or the front. You have to do it like halfway. And then if I bring my eye to it, yeah, okay. So I shut it so you can see the EVF. Now, I'm hoping you'll see it. Yeah, I gotta turn it on. And then when you open it up, it turns off. Okay? So there might be a setting in that. I don't know. I'm going to show you some quick settings also that I like doing. So, well, I'm not going to do the picture mode. I'm going to go to the video mode. Okay? And you can see how fast that switches. R5C, you have to turn it off and then you turn it on. That's the only thing. But this turns on much quicker. You can see it focusing. Move the battery right there. Okay. And the fan is going. So, menu. I did it 4KD fine. Okay. LGOP. The other one is the 422. So I'm just going to show you the settings that I've been dealing with. Okay. Not the top, just the ABC. Okay. And if I do this skip, oh, you can take pictures while recording video. Okay. I forgot to mention that. They told me that at the store. The other setting is turn on HDR shooting. I could put it on movie mode. Haven't done it yet, but I got the lighting optimizer and highlight tone. I think that only works, well, it is in camera mode, so it should work in that. I tried the HDR mode and then this turned off and it was in like program mode. And I put it in landscape. I like the colors, white balance. Didn't do anything. I did turn off on the network and Bluetooth and all that stuff. That was turned off. That saves on the battery. Turn off the tally lamp. I turn on the auto level, enabled. And let's see, I'm just going through this real quick. Reverse display on, so if I'm pointing to this, you can read the writing perfectly. Let's see, I put it on auto power off, temperature on high, because it might overheat. Of course, for recording, you got to have both video and camera. Let's see, what else? Okay, I put it on autofocus 3. I can change it from vehicles to animals to people. They don't have a bird or anything. That's right. I don't care. Okay. It recognized my cat and dog. Birds, well, it did take pictures of birds, so that's no problem. I didn't do anything with the speeds or stuff. I haven't done anything with the eye detection. So I'm skipping through this real quick. Yeah, I turn off this, all the network settings. Yeah, disable airplane mode on. Okay. The file number, or I got to change it because, man, it is something else when you record a video. But 60 hertz. Or they can go to PAL. Okay. So I think that's pretty interesting right there. Put up the screen brightness to 7. Cooling fans, page 6. I mean page 4 of 6. Okay. And I got it on high. Okay. But that's just for now. In fact, I can put it on low. Since I'm not really going to use, well, no, I'm going to keep it on, and I'll show you why. Okay. Battery info, 99%, so that's good. And still the firmware is 1. And that's all the settings I did. Okay. So why am I showing you this? Well, I'm going to turn it off. And we're going to do a little experiment. I have a dummy battery for the R6 Mark II and the R5C. Now, these will not work in the battery grip, but remember I was showing you this earlier, this little thing? It's for a dummy battery. So the experiment is I'm going to leave one of these batteries in, okay, and I'm going to put it in this dummy battery just to see if it'll work. And I'm going to move the wire here, and then I'm going to close the door. Okay. Now, guess what? You don't see anything, do you? And if I turn it on, it will not work. So that's just to show you that this dummy battery will not work with the battery grip because it's an older battery. Okay. So I'm going to take this one out just to see if it'll work. I doubt it, but we'll, you know, for test purposes, we're going to do it. Nothing, right? Nothing. So that tells me, no, it's not going to work. So, okay, that's fine. They said the older type batteries will not work on this. Not 1 or 2. You got to have 2 of the newer ones. Okay, that's fine. So, battery's empty. And now I'm going to take this off so you see it come off. And then this removes that. Now, you have to put this back on. Okay? So, the way you do it is there's a little door switch here. So you got it kind there. And then this goes down. Yeah, got it. So now I'm going to put in a dummy battery to see if this camera will boot up. It should have less features. In fact, what I'm going to do is put in the newer one. Open this up, and you see, you know it's working. But I'm going to show you something with less features. So I'm going to go into the menu. I'm going to go to camera. Let's see. Go all the way to number 1. Oh, okay. So this is the way you can tell. Go in here. You see the 4K define. So let's see if this disappears once I put in a dummy battery, which is the older battery, because it's supposed to turn off some features. Okay, so remember the setting, 4K define. Okay, turn off the memory or menu, turn off the camera. By the way, I put the 28mm on there. I'm going to take another nighttime car vlog with this thing on, with the headlights off. This is for Scott Rogers now, okay? He wants me to drive without any lights on. He doesn't want to see any headlights on. Okay, now, the dummy battery wire goes this way, okay? Just like the old Canon. This is how you reroute the wire, and it's on. But will it turn on? No, it won't. So this tells me that this battery will not work in this camera. So you have to get a special dummy battery for this camera. That's the only thing. Okay? So I'm going to turn it off. Take it out. And it's a Go 9. Glorich Go 9. They're pretty good. So what I'm also going to do is put this in. And you see it in. But I'm going to get a USB-C cable. Okay. And the reason for that is I'm going to plug it in. And yeah, it's this one right here. Plug in the USB-C. Now I see full, right? But why am I doing it like this? Well, I'm going to show you. If I turn it on, you can see the battery, okay? And on the light, there you go. You have to hold it down a little bit more, okay? And then I can go like this. All right. You see that right here? And then of course you can change it. But you see the battery's there. And if I go down here, on the video part, you do not see the battery. Oh, yes, you do, right up there. But let me turn it off, because I don't know that symbol. I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to turn it on. Yeah, it's still there. So I don't know, folks. I don't know if it will stay charged, because I do have a power bank where I can use the USB-C to keep it on there, but I'm not going to. Okay. I just want to test it out. So I've already tested it out with the dummy battery. I mean the grip with 2 batteries, and it lasted pretty well. Okay, I noticed with one it doesn't last as long, but I'm going to take a short drive. I'm going to have a tripod on here, and the only difference is, okay, reason why I had the dummy battery on, see, that's a smaller space. But the reason why I'm going to have a dummy battery on here, or I'm sorry, the tripod, is to see if, you know, with the vents, even if this had a fan, this, all right, even if it was sitting on the car, the vents right here were basically in the front, and there's hardly any wind circulation. So if it was in the back, maybe it would get some of the air conditioning blowing from the or the air from the air conditioner inside the car, but it didn't. So I still got some heat warnings. So I'm going to try it with this. Hopefully it'll work. And thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. I enjoy doing stuff like this. This is about my 4th or 5th video about this camera, and this is only the first day that I've had it. So you're going to see a whole bunch of more tests. Since I have these batteries charged, I'll be doing the 4K 120, the different 8K. I made a mistake of putting it in RAW on video, and man, that thing filled up. It took up the whole 128 gig card for about 5 minutes of video recording. So that was a bad idea. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this is kind of helpful to let you know what you can use and what you can't use. So anyway, stay safe, keep smiling. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.